Amanza! 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 Viva the economic freedom fighters, viva! Viva the EFF, viva! Long live the Commander-in-Chief, long live! Long live the Commander-in-Chief, long live! Kula EFF, Kula! Kula EFF, Kula! Forward to victory in 2024, forward! 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 Amanda! Away, two! Thank you very much, delegates, fighters, commissars. We have come to that moment where we have to continue with the third Provincial People's Assembly here in the province of the Eastern Cape. As we said yesterday, we started voting very late, and voting got to finish in the early hours. And it's only now that we're going to be able to announce the results of the top 5 elections. And immediately after that, we're going to then take nominations for the additional members. And after that, we then take the commission's reports. And after commission's reports, we're going to get the Assembly's declaration, the PPA declaration, which expresses what are the observations and the collective will and determination of the third Provincial People's Assembly of the Eastern Cape. And then we will close the conference. But in between that program, the Commander-in-Chief is going to come and address this assembly today. The President is here in the Eastern Cape. He's going to come and address delegates like he has done to all the Provincial People's Assemblies. So without waste of time, I'm going to call the Elections Committee that is represented by Mr. Terry Tselane, who is from the Institute of Election Management Services in Africa. So the Institute of Election Management Services in Africa, Mr. Terry Tselane is going to come and present the results. This SABC microphone is falling. We're going to call Comrade Terry. Comrade Terry.
Thank you very much, DP. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to now announce the results. And I'm going to indicate the number of votes that each candidate received, and then announce who has been duly elected. As per the election rules, we are going to do this again sequentially. For the position of chairperson, Vena Silindile received 535, and Chechana Yazeni received 502, and Vena Silindile. Selendele, can you come forward, please? Selendele, come forward. Come forward, please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. For the position of Deputy Chairperson, Maketa Mlamli received. No. Wait. I've not declared. I am still talking about or mentioning the number of votes each candidate received. I said for Deputy Chairperson, Maketa Mlamli received 538, and then Mlokoti Noktula received 497. Maketa Mlamli, can you come forward? Thank you. And for the position of secretary, Matikizela Simtembele received 543. And Matwane Chumani received 483. Matikizela duly elected. Thank you. Thank you. For Deputy Secretary, Matwaisa Zolile received 513, and Mjoli Zikona received 511, and therefore Zolile is duly elected. Thank you. And for the position of Treasurer General, Apleni Tembinkosi received 534, and Madaka Amadla Nawetu received 503. Apleni duly elected. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now I'm going to hand over to the DP as my team gets organized for the nominations of the additionals.
Man, EFF, Viva! EFF, Tina! Kula, EFF, Kula! Thank you very much, Comrade Thierry Tselane, for announcing the democratic outcomes of this Provincial People's Assembly. So this Provincial People's Assembly has elected the top 5 positions for chairperson, deputy chairperson, secretary, deputy secretary, and treasurer. We are going to go to the section where we nominate the additional members. And as per the constitution of the EFF, strictly, we are going to have that ultimate PCT to be minimum of 50% females, because you as delegates have thus far produced an all-male top 5. It's one of the things that, of course, will be dealt with in terms of the constitution of the ultimate composition of the Provincial Command Team of the EFF. And want to take this opportunity to send our best wishes to the leadership that has been elected. We purposefully do not say congratulations, because if you say congratulations, it's as if you are celebrating that amongst us who have won something. A leadership responsibility in the EFF is an act of service. We agree as an assembly that amongst us, let us identify the following leaders to take the organization forward. So the best way to express how they must proceed is to say, let us wish them well, we wish them health so that they can continue to do work of the organization can take the economic emancipation movement here in the province of the Eastern Cape to greater heights. And of course, the Commander-in-Chief is going to speak to the leadership that has thus far been elected and to those who are going to be elected. But a central emphasis is that none of us must be defined by triumphalism. Triumphalism is that spirit where you feel like you have won and you therefore should undermine everyone else. In the EFF, once decisions have been taken democratically, we all rally behind those decisions. We all, as a collective, support the leadership that has been elected. We, of course, are permitted from time to time to express our different opinions. But once decisions have been taken democratically, our individual rights to differ dwindle into insignificance. It's no longer significant whether you have got a different perspective or a different view in terms of what gets to happen. So that is, comrades, what we have to emphasize about the leadership that has been elected and will be elected in this Provincial People's Assembly. But the most important component will be when we present the Commission's report, make reflections from plenary, and make sure that we then adopt all those Commission reports, which will constitute the core of the outcomes of this third Provincial People's Assembly. So that we do not waste time, we're going to now hand over back to the elections committee that is led by Comrade Terry Tselane to take nominations for the additional members. And then when the commander-in-chief arrives, even if it's in the middle of the nominations, we will allow the commander-in-chief to address the assembly because he can't be with the assembly until the end of the sessions today, as he is expected to also go and address and the Provincial People's Assembly in the Free State Province. So we are the only organization that can hold two Provincial People's Assemblies in different provinces on the same weekend with no any incident that has got to disturb the peace of the organization. This is a demonstration that the EFF is a growing movement that is ready to govern. We will continue to demonstrate to the people of South Africa that if you want to have a stable government, you must elect a stable organization into power. And that is the economic freedom fighters. The rest are disorganized organizations that do not know whether they are going or coming. So let us hand over back to the elections committee. CCT members are going to assist us here on the ground in counting the hands of those that second the names of additional members who have been nominated in terms of this particular process. Comrade Terry.
Thank you very much, DP. Now I'm going to start, firstly, before we do the nominations, to take you through the process that I took you through yesterday so that you understand what's going to be happening now. And I'm going to, once again, just check one small matter, and then we will then proceed with the nominations. Yeah. You will recall that when I went through the rules, I indicated that we've got to have, at least for additional members, a threshold of about
Let's take a break for 10 minutes.
Yeah, I was going to do that. Maybe or should I finish?
That's okay.
Okay. I'm going to hand over just now to the DP, but I wanted to firstly remind you of what is going to be happening, especially because of the item that he wants to introduce now. We need 13 women to be in the Provincial Central Command team. Currently, we don't have any. That's why we're going to be making sure that there is compliance with the provision of the Constitution, of ensuring that amongst those that we nominate, we've got at least 13 women. Now, if we're able to reach 20, and there is an agreement amongst you that the 20 that you have nominated is the 20 that you are comfortable with, and then within that, there are 13 women, then it means we are not going to go balloting. But this is your conference. We don't want to preempt your decisions. So if you want us to go balloting, we'll go balloting. But if at the time we reach 20, there are no further nominations, and then we've been able to comply with the obligation of having at least 13 women within that top 20 that we're going to be electing, then it means we will be satisfied that we have complied, and therefore there is no need to go through balloting. So perhaps it is during this period now when the DP would like to make that small intervention. DP?
Amandla. So, with the request of the leadership of the province, let us take a break for 15 minutes. And then we'll come back at exactly 12 o'clock so that we are able to then deal with these processes appropriately. We do not want to be caught off guard in terms of the process, because out of the 20 additional members that we're going to elect, necessarily 13 of those must be female. And then that has to be after proper consultation with all the regions and the delegates, so that we do not have unnecessary delays. Let us take a break. We're going to come back at exactly 12 o'clock to then proceed with the nominations, and then the CIC is going to address us. Thank you very much.